Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series from the Disney Plus series Disney Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have Darth Vader Duels, and this is the Target exclusive. The official street date is today, October 1st, so you are able to go in-store and be able to buy it, assuming they have it in stock. But chances are, you could do like in-store pickup kind of thing, so go to Target.com. I have a link in the video description below, and you'll be able to see if your local Target store actually has it in stock or not. This is a $27.99 figure. Target exclusives for Star Wars figures are more expensive. Why? Because they can, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of crap, but it is what it is, I guess. They all tend to go clearance anyway. I don't know that Darth Vader will, but that has been the case. But anyway, pretty awesome Darth Vader. I don't have another open Darth Vader to compare. I don't have an open Star Wars figure to compare. Every now and then I just pick up a figure just to review for you guys and check out and see. I've really been wanting a Darth Vader figure. I have several on card, like the 40th anniversary figures and things like that, but nothing that I would have like open to show you guys. But this one I'm very excited about. I really enjoyed the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I thought the duel between Anakin, Darth Vader and Obi was pretty damn awesome at the end of the show. So really excited for this figure. Looking at the artwork, looks pretty damn nice. I really like that. The cracked helmet, when you could see Anakin in there all burnt up and looking bad, is pretty damn awesome. Like really, really cool. Really excited. So we're gonna take a look. Looking at the oh, and by the way, window packages is back. This is some of the first figures to have the window back. Finally, plastic. Thank you, Hasbro. That shit, plastic free was crap. But anyway, looking at the back, the bio reads, as the momentous battle between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi nears its end, Kenobi peers past the armored visage of his former apprentice to see what Anakin Skywalker has become. This is number 15 out of all the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi figures. Holy shit, there's been 15 figures for Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's crazy. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get in for a closer look at the Darth Vader. We're going to take him out, and we'll see what he's all about. He's got soft goods, which is awesome. So I'm actually pretty excited. Here we go. Okay, here is the Darth Vader figure out of the package. Holy crap. This thing is awesome. I generally excited, not having ever actually messed with a Darth Vader Black Series figure in hand. I'm extremely happy right now. It's so good. And again, I apologize for the big Star Wars Black Series collectors that have been collecting forever and have known all the Darth Vader figures. I don't know how this one compares to the others, but this one's really awesome. The soft goods cape is ridiculous. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. Let me get his lightsaber out of the way. But look at this. This is massive cape. And look at it. It's all tattered and stuff at the ends. Look at that. Look at that rip and cut in there. This is crazy. And hold on, not even done yet. And let me kind of adjust that. Look at that. He's got a big old cut on the back there too. And on top of that, the soft goods underneath that he's wearing has the same cut to match. So he must have been stricken by Obi-Wan. There's no cut in the suit or anything, or any kind of damage there. That would have been really damn cool if they would have gone to that length. But there's only damage in the front. But look, that cut matches the one that's back here. And oh, that cut is big enough that it wrapped over his helmet on accident. So yeah, that is pretty cool. As you can see there, the cuts magically line up. So just crazy. But I mean, look at that soft goods cape. That's insane. Is this bigger than the other ones? Maybe that's why this thing's $27.99. But then Commander Oppo or whatever, he's also $27.99. So I don't really know the explanation there. But man, this is really cool. I really like it. For my first Darth Vader figure out of box, in hand, checking out and seeing, I'm extremely happy. I hope you guys would like it too, and I hope it compares nicely with other Darth Vader figures, or possibly better. Although if you want a better one, you want like a good definitive one, which could be the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, the Wave 3 one, that has like the different helmet pieces, because this helmet doesn't come apart. It comes off, but it doesn't come apart, but you could still see the exposed little face in there and things like that. You do have a damaged like control panel here in the front, which is a nice detail, but if you want like a good definitive Darth Vader, I will admit that this isn't going to be it. It's probably going to be that 40th anniversary Wave 3, Return of the Jedi. But this one, for now, really damn cool. Really happy with it. Let's get in for a closer look so you can see the face within the helmet and everything. It's just, it is very, very nice. I'm happy to have this and open it up. It's really, really, really cool. Okay, I have to position the lighting just right so you can really see inside of that helmet. So here, and I know there's some glare and stuff like that, so I apologize there. But the helmet, obviously a glossy black color, but we do get silver, some like silverish gray color along the cuts of the helmet itself to show kind of the scratched, you know, the paint would be scratched off kind of thing. And you could see the damage on the multiple layers of the helmet. So the outside large portion and then the inside mask portion in there. So it's like got this layered look to it, and each one has been kind of cut apart into where you could see Anakin Skywalker's face. So you can see a full-on nose is sculpted in there, and a mouth is in there as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture that on camera and really get the bright lighting enough in there, because there's going to be a lot of shadows inside of those crevices and things. But it's awesome. It's very grotesque looking on his head. Like, look at that nasty looking scar and stuff. And then look at the eye, the paint around the eye. It's done extremely, extremely nice. Again, the helmet does not come apart or anything like that. You can pop the head off, sure, and then you can move the cape around if you wanted to, or remove it altogether. But man, that is nice. Like, you have to see it in hand to truly appreciate it. And the beautiful thing is, this has a window box. So if you were thinking about picking it up and you look at it in store, you can see into the package and see how it looks. That's like, I think, some of the most important things with some figures, especially one like this. Like, you want to be able to see it. And let's be honest, the Black Series figures had the absolute worst plastic-free packaging ever. Like, the most generic boxes that they could come up with. Like, who thought that was a good idea to just have a black background and a 3D render of a figure in there? At least do something in the back, add some color, something. It was terrible. But now we're all good. We're back to plastic. Anyway, next thing is this damaged control panel here in the front. You got a couple of slashes, which is really cool. Nice little detail in there. It's painted nicely to kind of show the weathering of it or the damage of it. So really cool. We get these buttons and things. We get some color in there, some silvers and green and red and things like that. Looking at the rest of the figure, I think we're probably reused. I'm sure. I don't know how much is reused and how much isn't. Single jointed elbows, but we got double jointed knees in there. But yeah, just looks so damn good. This chest armor piece with the black and silver. Man, I'm just really impressed. I love that detail that they added in there as well. But man, I just can't. Man, I just like this this Darth Vader figure so much. He comes with one accessory, of course, which is his lightsaber, because he's got to come with the lightsaber. So here we have him, which is pretty good. I believe these blades. Yep, the blades come out, which is cool because it's a nice detail, because it does have the hook, so you can actually attach the hilt onto his belt or whatever. But here is the lightsaber, and that looks pretty good. Really like the way that looks. There is a little hook right here on his belt, so you can actually just like store that. That does not sit on there very well. So I like the way the soft goods kind of bunches up right there. Also, it does the trick, but man, that's just gonna. It's just any little movement and that thing's coming off. Like, I thought it was going to be more of a hook. Not really, because if you look at it, it just barely hangs on there. Like, that's not that good. But it's still a pretty cool feature. But anyway, yeah, there's the closer look at this Darth Vader Anakin Skywalker figure. Pretty damn amazing. I'm extremely impressed by it. I'm in love with it, really. So let's go ahead and zoom out and look at the articulation. Again, my apologies. I don't know how it compares to the articulation of previous Darth Vader figures, but hopefully it should be pretty much in line to be either the same or potentially a little bit more, unless, older ones may have had double jointed elbows. But that information, I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, so articulation. So the head is on a dumbbell joint, so he's not going to be able to look up a whole lot, but I think right there, that might be kind of enough. Looking down, I guess the neck might be on a separate piece because it looks like you can look down a decent amount. You can do a full rotation in that head. You actually do get somewhat of a pivot, a little bit in there. And again, that must be because I think the neck is definitely on a separate piece, which is good, so you can move the neck around like so. The arm... So you can get the arm to go out. Is it only that much? There's a lot going on here. There's the soft goods that's in there under that chest plate. He's got this pauldron here. Oh, there's no bicep swivel, so that does kind of suck. So I'm trying to push it as far as I can get it. That's all I can get the shoulder to go up there. You have a swivel at that elbow because it is a single joint. So you get actually a really good bend at that elbow there. So, you know, Black Series, Indiana Jones Adventure Series, they tend to go single joints on the knees and the elbows. I mean, some older stuff had double jointed knees. Some probably have double jointed elbows, but they do a lot of single joints. Are they pretty effective? Yes, they are. I think double jointed elbows are better in most cases, not always. A lot of times they can be ugly cuts into the arm because of the double joints. Single joints really eliminates that, but you know, sometimes you can't get exactly the pose that you want. But with this kind of bend, that's really damn good. You can't ask for much more than that, really. Wrist swivel, and they do hinge. We got the vertical hinge on both of these hands, so which is good because he's wielding a lightsaber, right? So he needs the vertical hinge, and he's got him. So that's pretty good. Now, in terms of the torso, there is no ab crunch, there is no diaphragm cut, but he's got a ball joint at the waist, just kind of above. So, you know, he has the swivel in there, and then there's a little bit of tilt, not a lot, but there's a little bit in there. So go to the right now. So he could tilt to the right a little bit. Is he going to be able to go back? Very little. Is he going to be able to come forward? Extremely little. Like, not really a whole lot at all. But there is some movement in there. Darth Vader, I don't think we've seen Darth Vader move around, like, too much, other than the lightsaber duels and stuff. And it wasn't only until the newer stuff that we would see that happen. You know, the original trilogy, he just walk around and, like, you know, do stuff. It wasn't until Rogue One where we saw him, like, on live action video, like, really doing some damage, and it was awesome. So legs go out that far apart. He can't kick forward that far, which is good. The leg goes back slightly. You have an upper thigh cut in there, which is good. Double jointed knee. It does have pins. That's not a big deal. It's black all around. Who cares? Nice bend at the knee. There is no boot swivel of any kind. You have a foot that hinges down. Tiny bit of hinge up, not a lot, but good ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So, yeah, there is Darth Vader, and yeah, I don't really have any complaints because it's just awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's actually going to be it for the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Vader review. Again, I don't review Black Series figures all that often. I'm just not the biggest collector. All my stuff, I have Mandalorian figures, specifically Mandalorians, not like all figures from the show. And then I have all the 40th anniversary except for Return of the Jedi. At that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get any of the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary figures. I'm just not. And then I kind of am now. I haven't finished Wave 1. I don't have Wave 2. I don't have Wave 3. I don't have them on order, pre-order, nothing like that. I still need the Biker Scout from Wave 1. I need all of Wave 2, all of Wave 3. And last night, I ordered the Endor Commando and the Force Spirit 3-pack from Hasbro Pulse. So I just need to finish out Wave 2 and Wave 3, and I will have all the 40th anniversary figures. I love those. I love that vintage retro on-card look. And I'm a sucker, and Hasbro got me. I was dead set on no, and then thinking about selling them all. But no, I think I'm going to finish all the 40th stuff. I think I like them a little too much. This Darth Vader makes me really excited for that Wave 3 Return of the Jedi Darth Vader 40th anniversary figure. Not that I'm going to open it or anything, but it looks really, really nice. But yeah, I'm just, man, I know I sound like all giddy and super excited and pretty crazy, but you know, for a first time experience with a Darth Vader 6-inch Black Series figure in hand, Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Is this Darth Vader something that you see worth picking up? What do you think of the price? $27.99. This soft goods cape, again, this thing is just crazy how big that is. And I love the tattered look at the bottoms. So I love it. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know if you're picking it up. If you picked it up, your Target stores, again, should have it. Today's street date, October 1st. So you should be able to order it online to pick up in store, or at the very least check to see if it's in stock at your local Target store. So good luck out there. You guys let me know everything in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're interested in supporting the channel, hit that join button to become a channel member and be a part of the MCU Collective. And as always, thank you for watching.